Hey guys, welcome to episode number 26 this week. AP 26 guys, our final Fantasy 12 Zodiac games. Today is December 3rd, 2024. Which is not exactly slow or fast to believe. But other than that guys, we're off to we're already in our third day since we're already, just to have everything open and honest. Otherwise, had to restart a few things coming out of my PC, and pretty much a little bit of the Wi-Fi as well. And it pretty much only lasted a few tries. As far as anything else, would not be pretty much anything else encouraging. But guys, how you guys doing this morning on this December 3rd of 2024? It's later Tuesday morning. Guys, also have anything else not to have any announcement, if you will. But guys, I haven't looked at much coming out of this week, or coming out of anything else in return. Medically with anything after what happened this past Saturday, but I'm feeling a little more good as of what happened, the last time, or pretty much anything else with self-prevention or self-esteem. But one thing I will say is pretty much, going either way, going either direction, or pretty much having one strategy, or pretty much anything else, by not changing anything. But I do know, guys, the last PS Plus games are going to be coming up later on today, which I don't know if I'm going to get back to what I was doing before. With the 3 to 4 days a week schedule. Pretty much based on whatever's going on. Hold on guys, I'm trying to see what I'm doing. Come on, please. Hold on guys, there we go. I wasn't sure what I was doing for a second. There we go. Yeah guys, today's day is December 3rd, 2024. But other than that guys, with everything else going on, there hasn't been... I want to say, guys, there hasn't been a whole lot, since I'm trying to work a couple of things out this week. Squid Sad, make a love shout out to you, partner. How are you? Make a solitary shout out to you, partner. How are you? Happy belated Tuesday morning to you. Hey, my brother Sansi, how are you, sir? Bit tired, my brother. Cannot say as much. Or anything else out of curiosity. But on the guys, with everything else, my true love and I had a couple hours yesterday. And, we were talking a little bit of what came out of yesterday. Yesterday in the morning, since I was with my Subway family, that's my number one hangout spot, for the last several hours, repeatedly. And guess how it's the space that we use. But other than that, guys, I had to take out 1 or 2 calls coming out of yesterday. Just to make sure everything else was on the same page. Not exactly feeling, beyond terrible or beyond of what we're doing. So basically, guys, how, when it comes to anything to protect our sport, to protect anything, for a state title, guys, for example, football, basketball, or anything that's closer to anything, you want to have an opportunity to split the day that you want. Guys, with a carry-out, if you're working at a job in return, that would really work out for you. That's to see if it's okay with the others, if it's alright with, with people and pretty much the ones that you work with, and I'm gonna begin a big, heavy reminder today. Guys, my name is Kevin off the bat, and see if it's an alright deal if I can switch with somebody from this Saturday to Sunday. To my knowledge, guys, pretty much in my opinion, it may or may not be a guarantee, but you never know. As long as we have God on our side, anything is possible. But as long as we know exactly what day it is, and what exactly we want to do, it's pretty much anything else that's more set in stone. It really is. Now guys, before I get to anything else important here today, I really want to thank you guys for joining me this morning. Yeah, guys, thank you guys for joining me this morning with our strongest power today. Being today's day, guys, with our biggest, strongest power with our popularity today, guys, entertainment and energy. You know, guys, with everything else that's drawn to our attention. Not exactly feeling disobeying, not exactly feeling uncomfortable, or anything else that's going, you know, guys, no problems, or not exactly feeling, you know, guys, misplaced, or guys, not feeling untrusted or feeling guilty. The people, guys, from Notamoto, make a lot of shout out to you guys. Been having a belated Tuesday in the morning for you guys here today. How are you? But yeah, guys, thank you guys for joining me this morning with our social media, with our 601 months also today. You know, guys, feeling comfortable, feeling warm. You know, guys, get to socialize with people. Like I said, we're sounding good, not exactly feeling terrible or anything, but doing something that really makes us matter. Remember, guys, with our social media and our podcast services all around the globe, with our YouTube accounts attached to it, how long we've been on every single one. Anything else that's more multiple. Annoyed John, thank you for coming in today also. Thank you. But yeah, guys, our social media today, with our YouTube accounts and our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. Remember, guys, when we live stream, for the most part, we always want to have something we can really, you know, excuse me. Just want to have a lot of fun with people, you know, making sure everybody else is involved. Making sure we're, you know, we're sounding good, making sure we're not separating everybody else. Well, pretty much cutting ties half and half. Anise Key, make a lot of shout out, thank you for coming in also. My love, Sarah May, good morning, dearest. How are you? How are you? Thank you for coming in also, the same way as well. No, other than that, guys, you know, I'm working on this one thing. Like I said earlier already, I'll say it again. I'm trying to work out with one carry-out person, you know, just to have somebody give me a huge reminder, alright? So basically, I'm trying to see if anybody would split, this coming Saturday to Sunday. You guys all know, we got our state championship for high school football. So, but you know what they say, guys, if the person cannot interact nicely or pretty much talk about strategy, it's like, you know, I mean, people know exactly what they want. What they say really want to switch, you know, have somebody do a favor, and then me guys doing a favor, you know, for this one brother, or this one, co-worker mostly. So with that being said, guys, I'm trying to work it out. I'm gonna try to work it out with Lance later on today, and see what comes out of it. But, you know, it may or may not be a guarantee. What's up, Tito? Sanchez, make a lot of shout out to you, partner. Thank you for standing by with us today. But honestly, you see, you want to do something, you know, that should not be ruined. And what's on that Saturday, guys, the one I'm trying to switch, hopefully, maybe trying to get a trade, not compared to sports or anything in general, but wanting to do. Because, you know, guys, like I said, try to trade a day with somebody that I can hopefully involve. You know, guys, switch that Saturday to Sunday, because we got our Orange and Black Tigers taking on this one Ironton team. So my true love does not want to miss it, and neither do I. Alright, and I mean, that's exactly what my true love wants. It's exactly what our future wants. You know, and also, it's like, I mean, I told her if it strikes here, for our future, and with you guys in the chat, you know, all bets are off. But, if not, anything less, guys, that would force my true love and I to really, not just really develop anything with, you know, guys, with the state championship when it comes to football, basketball, or pretty much anything people play. Anything less, that would force her and I, for example, just to really have dinner with that in hand. So, you know, guys, that would be another thing too, but you know, you never know. All we're hoping to have is for the best. For the best, that's all it would really matter in a matter of time. And yes, guys, the space that we use. I mean, the only thing people would say if they're looking to maybe trade a day with somebody, you know, with work hours at, you know, guys at a grocery store, a factory, maybe GameStop, for example. People have to interact with each other. You know, that's all that matters. And it's like if people don't really want to take anything by display, or maybe want to feel uncomfortable by not doing it, that's okay. You know, all we can do is hope for the best, and if this person would say yes or no. I mean, that's all it would take, but you never know. All we can do, guys, is only try and try. I mean, the worst thing people would really say is give an opposite good answer or a bad answer. Love Zamelda, make love sound out there. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. As long as I'm not sounding like Kramer, guys. Good morning. But yeah, you never know. We'll see how things work out. I haven't looked at a lot of gaming yesterday. So, you know, I'm spending time with my family for a while. And also, guys, coming out of my health update, ever since I was sick this past Saturday, I was feeling a little more better. So I came to my future fiance's place yesterday. Actually, this past Sunday, alright? I told her, I said, I'd want you to make something hot. You know, to make something hot, you talk about wanting to get your throat back together, you know, guys, your taste buds back together, and you know, just to have something in return. So basically, yeah. So basically, her and I, you know, we watched the movie, we got a little more snuggles and romantic, and 9 times out of 10, you know, just to keep everything else in the balance, you know, just to keep everything else interacted, you know, it wasn't all too bad, as a lot of us would really think. You know, guys, us to really think otherwise, so. Well, so far, guys, my throat has been a little more better and better, you know, but as you guys may know, we also have our 8th week of bowling, since you guys understand we did not have any sports last week prior to Thanksgiving. Because I'm hoping you guys had a good Thanksgiving. You know, guys, spent time with family and friends, telling people what a lot of us are thankful for, and so on and so forth. Joyce Europe, make a love shout out, my loves. How are you? Good morning. But yeah, guys, you never know. As long as we know exactly what it really means, not to have any problems or bad insurance, we really have something to handle and begin with. We always do. You know, guys, like father like son, like mother like daughter, or aunt like an uncle, for example. So other than that, you guys remember this one movie called Waka? You guys, I mean, you're talking about when the actors that are, you know, based on anything else in general. Well, I mean, for example, guys, you remember the first Willy Wonka? Well, guys, the very first Willy Wonka, well, I'm basically damn time, whatever it could be, Joyce. I mean, my sense of Joyce, since, you know, I would be tired when it comes to work, or, you know, being up a little too late, but usually, you know, basically with everything else, it can make everybody tired at another time period, you know, whenever, you know, guys, whatever work hours we're at, or whatever type of thing that we're doing. But yeah, work makes us tired, as such. But back to what I was saying, guys. You guys remember my true love and I did watch Waka this past year. You talk about Timothy Mazzatti being in the footsteps of Willy Wonka. You also have Keegan-Michael Key. I still cannot figure out who played as what do you call it, guys, Noodle at this point in time, but you know, guys, the movie in general was good, as far as I know, when it came out in theaters. But the best way to watch any new movies, any new TV shows, you guys can watch them, you know, by talking about it by watching it on Netflix, on Hulu, and Amazon Prime, for example. So that's the best way to hit something to really uncover. So to keep everything else in mind, not exactly feeling false at this point either. But you know, guys, Wonka's been out since last year. We have not watched the new Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. You guys can also watch that on Hulu as well. And there's also another movie I may or may not forgot to mention. I cannot really think what it was before. I mean, if I had to guess, well, I think there was another movie way after that. I can't really remember. I'm doing a quick save real quick, guys. Not to have everybody else get, surrounded. Or having a lot of silence or, anything else to antagonize. Or try to paralyze anything. So, yeah, I mean, I know we may or may not get a second walk in the future. We can never know what the path is going to be. That's the only thing. We don't have very much license points yet, since we're barely starting. I mean, getting to where we're at in a good amount of time. So, but like I said, there hasn't been that much ever since. Oh yeah, guys, yesterday was Cyber Monday, so I did not do any shopping for that in hand. But I do know we still have some big sales that are going on. Guys, we're on our way into Christmas coming up already. Just to have a lot of anything to, guys, to warm up and have something to prepare. Lolobs in the chat says, drink some coffee. Well, I haven't had coffee in a while, as far as I can tell you. The first time I didn't have coffee, you guys in the chat, with our biggest, strongest power of our group, you guys with our popularity, entertainment, and energy. Our biggest, strongest group, guys, of our community. It's only been like a while. Oh, I'd say it's been, I think it's been more than this, as far as I can recall. But everybody's got their favorite flavor. You talk about drinking coffee, hot chocolate, whatever sounds good for somebody. You never know when it's going to taste like. So I feel like if I have something more nerdy, or to have something to wake everybody up, I mean, it's kind of like having breakfast every morning. So that really helps out the same way, when people are waking up mostly all the time. When people are waking up to go to work, maybe try to exercise, or, just to wind up with anything that's under control. So, guys, talking about battling the environment, or doing something that we really, really want to try to do. So, it really does not matter for anything else. As long as we wake ourselves up, we're getting our butts ready, and we're making sure we're not, feeling dizzy or feeling miserable. I mean, the last thing you would maybe do is having your head feel hot and feel not having anything in your system. That's what people really do not want to have. So that's another thing too. Now we did leave you guys off what we did for last week's episode of Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Gates. So as you guys can see, we got the save crystal. We've been doing plenty of grinding, and the thing that we're doing today, that we're hoping to try to do today, is to try to get the Sword of Kings. As far as anything else, that would really belong right in it. Not a problem, I love Zoinks. I love you, girl, and make sure you're feeling okay. Make sure you're not feeling lost. But like I said, everybody deserves to drink coffee and to have a little something, guys, something healthy for a change that would really keep our eyes open. Keep our eyes wide open. That's all we can really relate to. That's all it would really recommend. Well, guys, speaking of recommending, if you guys want to catch more Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Gates, this is the only game, guys, or any other game in general, that would only get an hour and 40 minutes plus. And you guys bet your ass it is, because any game I do every Tuesday mornings, this game always gets any game on the slot, does not remove anything else. Usually, guys, an hour and 40 minutes plus. Not exactly an hour and a half, hour and 35 minutes plus, mostly. But with everything else according to anything, we always want to have our minds be focused, feel happy, and have a lot of anything that we haven't done yet, as far as anything else can prevent. But guys, if you guys want to catch more Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac games, for now on 40 Plus every Tuesday on a belated morning, you guys can like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. But locking and out the stream, guys. Lock and out the stream. I'm just going to say it a couple of times to see where this goes. We got guys, lock and out the stream, lock and out the stream, lock and out the stream. Anytime when we go live, guys, we get to socialize, get to be thankful for people. You know, guys, with our 601 mods today, and like I said, showing your support, show us what we got in store. We are the biggest, guys, our biggest, strongest power of our popularity, guys, entertainment and energy, our biggest, luckiest, strongest power of our biggest community that we've ever seen. That's all we can really handle. We don't want to have anybody else go above damsel distress, like people are exactly pretending. Pretending is what people really may or may not want to do. As long as we know exactly what it is, we always want to feel welcomed when we can. But guys, all you guys need to do is give each other a thumbs up, follow us, share it, tweet it out, and comment. That way when I'm live on the channel, or you guys are live streaming on your channels and chat, people always feel welcomed and always want to socialize with each other. That's all that matters. But we don't want to have anybody else be threatened or do something that people don't really want to see exactly what it could be. As long as we know whatever it might be, you know, guys, we take our time. That's all it can really relate to. If you guys want me to play new games on the schedule, remember, guys, the Game Awards is coming up after this week, so that's going to be on December 12th. I'm going to get to most of that along with Steam a little more later on this morning. But if you guys want me to play new games on the schedule, you know, guys, with anything else to fit in, you know, guys, something old, maybe want to have something to do, maybe travel back in time, back in the early 2000s for games, or anything in general, that really wants to have a strong response. You guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. That way when I'm live streaming, the way you guys are live streaming with me, or anything that really wants to wake us up. Doing something that makes us feel comfortable, not feeling exactly, you know, guys, hazardously cold, or feeling frozen. We always want to have something warm and have something much more to watch in return. It's like if you're watching a TV show or watching a movie. Whatever it could be. And also, guys, every year is the best year for gaming. It always has, and it never stops us one bit. Or never stops us all together in one time. We guys, hit that like button, support button, and comment. With our 601 mods today, making sure we have something more comfortable. And yes, guys, making sure we're sounding good. Not going above damsel distress the way people want to be. But doing something that makes us matter. As long as we're not feeling above average, guys, we want to have something to, you know, really relate to. As long as we know exactly what it could be, guys, we do it because we're driven and doing something that really encourages us. I also do want to bring something up today also. This week, guys, it is the 30-year anniversary of PlayStation. Now, the first time PlayStation came out was back in 1994. Or it might have been 93. When the very first PlayStation, you know, guys, came to Sony. You know, guys, who had companies that made it. And it's been out for 30 years. So, make a love shout out, guys, to PlayStation. Congratulations. Who made the system come alive as a first timer. There's been a lot of PS1 games, guys, during our age. And yes, guys, the space that we use. And doing something that makes it feel, you know, makes it feel something interesting. You know, now I don't know the first game that PlayStation came out with, but I do know there's been a lot of Madden games, Final Fantasy games, guys. All I'm gonna say is don't get me started on Final Fantasy, because Final Fantasy got started back when Square got started, back in 1987. So that's exactly what really, you woke us up and got something that really, got us together. So, and to have something much more important to start, trust me. So, yeah, guys, there's been bunches and bunches and bunches of games that PlayStation has ever done, for a long time. Trust me. People end up playing them, people love them, people had a favorite on their list, and everything else that people really, really enjoyed. That really makes something much more prouder, as it should be for a long time. Now, if you're talking about 30 years, that's 3 decades all together. It really is. But yeah, guys, congratulations to PlayStation, being out for 30 years. You talked about 94, and now, guys, this year, 2024. But yeah, guys, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. And also, guys, the most important thing, as long as you're being notified with our biggest, strongest power of our community, on popularity, entertainment, and energy, we can say we're aware, we can say we're comfortable, and doing something that makes us feel amazing, and makes us feel awesome. Anytime we manage, guys, to find people and socialize with people, the most important thing, guys, is, start with it out, guys, the most important thing is love, support, and respect is the key. Love, support, and respect is the key, guys. Stay awesome and creative. We are at 601 months, which we're pretty much damn proud of that. You guys understand we always are. Guys, with our 601 mods today, we can say we're doing exactly what we're doing. We can say we're comfortable with the way it is. Not exactly feeling no problems to really take what we have against it, or not exactly disagreeing with the environment. People don't want to have something to do anything to relate, but as long as we are feeling the goods, not exactly feeling the ugly or the bads, not compared to Clint Eastwood with the good, the bad, and the ugly. Which we all know, guys, that movie is one of the best movies, based on Clint Eastwood and a lot of the actors during the Western days, and the Western years for centuries. Me, guys, I repeat, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative. With our dearly beloved 601 mods today, guys, of our community, our popularity that goes against it, and our energy and our entertainment. Our biggest one yet, guys, of our group. All in one time, but not really, guys, we always want to have something to stick around with an opportunity for all of us. But other than that, guys, we are at 601 mods. I don't know if my ass is going to go to 700, to start 2025. But guys, we're gonna have a bunch of things to start 2025.
How about some of this?
Even though we haven't seen the last of snow, that does not exactly mean, we're not gonna feel guilty as such, or not exactly feeling a bad influence to it. But it's all depending whatever it has to really be, and keeping everything comfortable, as it is. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. When we take our time, guys, we socialize together, we meet each other, we talk a little more about each other, and see what our channel is all about, too. Guys, we can have some friendly people, nice people, greatness with other people, and have a lot of joyful and triumphant. But guys, Christmas is around the corner. We have another 3 weeks right now, so just to really have a pedal to the metal, and anything else otherwise. And anytime we manage, guys, to find people, search people, socialize with people while we have the time, with our 601 mods, guys, of our group and our community, more stronger, more big, and much more larger than ever. All we gotta do, guys, is take our time, follow and share it on our social media and our podcast services. And the only 3 apps that we do it, guys, by contrast, is Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Twitter and Facebook and YouTube. Making sure everything is lined up on fire, making sure we have a candlelight to really see what's happening. Yogi Floyd, make a little shout out, how are you? Oh, by the way, Brother Sansi, do you have your Christmas tree lit up yet? I mean, I know we have, I mean, my family and I have our Christmas tree open. I don't usually help out with decorations ever since I was a kid. But usually it really helps us out. You know, put any holiday decorations, have anything else go in general for that, and you know, guys, it's all thanks to God, you know? Based on the holiday spirit, you know, God's heaven towards anything else in general. Whatever it could be, for instance. But yeah, guys, all we need to do is follow Sarah on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. I've been on YouTube, guys, for over 8 years. 8 straight years, which is pretty much a God's gift. And also, guys, 6 years on Twitter and Facebook. But on the guys, since I'm going to be upgrading next year, of our biggest, strongest power yet, you know, just to really talk about something that's much more important. Or to have no problems to linger, or to have a lot of center of attention, or a lot of focus. You know, guys, psychology, phonology. I think this and my other has no mod. It's okay, it's okay, yay 4, it's alright. But yeah, we are at 601 mods, guys, of our Rogue Tail. Yeah, pretty much of our biggest, strongest power, guys, of our popularity, entertainment, and energy. Well, it's likely all the time. I've got 3 words: popularity, entertainment, and energy. Our biggest, amazing, strongest power of our group. That's what it always is, and it always shall be. But yeah, guys, I'll be reaching 9 years on this right date, July 30th of next year of 2025, which is going to be something to resolve and not exactly hate. And also, guys, 7 years on 2 other platforms, according to our YouTube channels. That'll be, guys, Twitter and Facebook for me. So I know, guys, we just reached 6 years for this year, and 8 years on YouTube for us. Me, guys, as king of the world, and your final boss entirely. And my true love and I, guys, my future fiancé and myself, we've still been together, guys, for over 7 straight years. 7 damn years, guys, all together at one time. So, you know, guys, we've been taking our time for our future. If we still want to get married in the future, we want to do something that's more important for us. You know, guys, just to really see what we can do. Not exactly feed, or try to fend off to anything. But doing something that we really want to do. You know, guys, I lost her once. I'm not losing her ass twice. That's not gonna be the same answer. I'll keep everything under repeat. It's like if you're listening to music, and if you're pretty much tired of listening to the same one, people can always switch anything, to be honest. People want to switch something people can listen into, you know, guys, to a soundtrack, to a record, or pretty much to a soundtrack from an album. That's what it really is, for example. But other than that, guys, that's all we need to do. My sexiest girl and I, like I said, we've been together for 7 years. And yes, guys, we've been taking our time, as long as anything else goes. Trust me. We always want to keep everything else in mind, but never feel alone or painful. We're gonna be reaching 8 years, guys, on our 8th straight. Now, I know Chief Management is not gonna really say no to that one, because that's also coming out of Hark, and also, guys, coming out of our future. And everybody else here in the state of Ohio, in the United States completely. So, you know, it's kind of like going to a prom, going into a dance party. And my true love did ask, do I have December 13th requested off? According to Kevin, and also Chief Management. And I did state the following, guys. I said yes, since that's pretty much going to be going on between 6 to 9 next week. And you guys understand too. That's also going to be on the new schedule, coming out of Chief right now. So I'll have the 13th open, but I do want to work 4 hours on top of that too. So see where that's going to go, and not exactly save our heads. Her and I are still going to be getting married in the future, guys. That's not going to really have false hope with that in hand, and doing something that we want to do. As long as we're not classified, but a little more sexified. Whatever we want to do, guys, for our future, we love each other so much no matter what, and we always want to have the same page. And no, she does not have basketball, guys. So does not have a red spot towards that one tonight. But we are gonna have competitions here next week, as far as the state goes, here in Columbus, Ohio by then, so we're gonna have plenty of stuff to think about. That's why I texted a couple people earlier this week to see what was going on over the weekend, so other than that, guys, that's gonna be straightened out. I hope I can sway to carry out for a Saturday to a Sunday from Chief Management. But like I said, it may or may not be a guarantee. As long as it's not something stupid otherwise. We want to have something to make a difference on, so as long as we know what we want to do, we always want to look straight ahead. That's what it is. But we'll end up having something together, guys. We're not going to feel guilty by saying yes or no about it, but doing something, well, that really is something strong. They have something big, like I said, guys, big, small, medium. Whatever we want to do, all we can do is be nice about it and just give it a good try. That's all we have to really provide. We don't have to wind up like anybody else. We don't really need to or have any false hope for have something to happen. And yes, guys, that's what it is. We want to have something we want to do. We want to do something fun. It's about time we set up and really talk a game plan. Everybody deserves to have a lot of fun, not exactly feel guilty whenever it's coming to the minds. But yeah, guys, that's exactly what I'm hoping to have, hopefully sometime today. So I just told them, guys, to give me a heavily big reminder and tell them what I want to do. Anything less, guys, my true love is going to do something about it. If today it doesn't get it done, or pretty much have something to go, go back and forth. Alright, guys, that's gonna be the end of social media today until Thursday. We are gonna talk about Steam as good as we can get it today, in another 9 to 10 minutes. Now, speaking of Steam, guys, in the next 10 minutes right now, I do want to tell you guys the box office totals between Moana 2, Sonic 3 and Mufasa. Both of them are going to be really good movies. But Ho and I want to go to Mufasa, most importantly. The reason why is because it's not the same about Zanzo Zones. And my true love and I, we talked a little bit about that yesterday, compared to last night. Alright, and, it's not the same without him. He did a damn good job when it comes to playing as, the fatherhood of the Lion King. But you guys don't know, Lion King came out back in 1995 back then, so that was not exactly worth, self-describing or having anything else to self-prevent. So with anything else in general for that movie, Zanzo Zones became the first one to really be, guys, to really bring something that a lot of fans really wanted to hear, and really want to bring the attention otherwise for it. So with everything else, to keep everything else in hand, guys, with anything else we can think of, Zanzo Zones was only like in his, oh boy, I can't remember how old he was, but he pretty much did a really good job. Guys, playing alongside Beyonce, and Donald Glover, guys, yes, Donald Glover was, he did play as Simba a long time ago. Matthew Broderick was also in The Lion King. You guys remember him coming out of Godzilla back in 2000 as well. So nobody would say yes or no how well they did, but guys, it's not the same with Zanzo Zones. And here's the thing, guys, if he was still alive right now, he would voice the shit out of Mufasa and do something with that to begin with. So, guys, if he was still alive right now, I would probably see this brother Zanzo Zones, not famous for what he's been doing, guys, exactly with guys, with Star Wars and Darth Vader, but doing something also with Mufasa, involving the Lion King, for example. So, guys, he did an awesome, damn so distressed job, because nobody can replace anybody like him. Also coming at a best of the best too. As a contributor, aka, guys, a brother to any movie. Also, guys, Field of Dreams. Good morning, brother Killer Day. How are you, sir? Make a left shout out, guys, to Killer Day, my brother. My love loves also. Did you have a good Thanksgiving, Killer Day? Please tell me you spent time with a lot of family, or this past week here today. I mean, I know, like I said, guys, Thanksgiving has always been spending time with family and friends. Not entirely about gaming, otherwise. It's all about what we're thankful for. And also having, guys, having the Lord hear our prayers. And seeing what we're up to. Did you vote for the Game Awards yet, Killer Day? Remember, guys, I voted my stuff, 2 or 3 weeks ago. During when I was at the bowling alley last. So that was when I was voting for the Game Awards back then, so. And does not have anything else to really disappear or guys, separate. But I do know, guys, Delta Snake Eater does not have a date yet. I mean that game won't be out till after this year. Because I was hoping to have that game as a thrill ride this year, going into the holidays for this final month. But 9 times out of 10, that crap ain't going to happen right now, so. We're still gonna have to hope for the best and wait for something to happen. Now, Kingdom Hearts 4, guys, I don't think that game's gonna be disappointing. As long as we get something under the skin and want to take its peak, we want to see what's gonna be fulfilling that one. At least by then, or anything that's more important for that one. But we'll see what happens. We are going to have something to fill. At least pretty soon. And we have to look at the stupid open door again. But you never know, guys. We want to have something to trigger. We want to take our time in its finest. We want to see what's going on. And see what we're hoping for. That's exactly what we want to really begin with. That's all we can bring in, guys, and doing something that really matters to us. Guys, speaking of movies, Moana 2's totals. I was looking at a couple of, guys, a bunch of the sum when it comes to movies for something like this. For example, guys, you talk about Moana 2 with the return of the final boss, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, as Moana, for example. As you guys all know, family is Ohana, so that's something to look forward to, most importantly. But if you guys look at it, the totals for Moana 2, and Moana 2 did soon, and a grand total. I mean, for now, the total is, I think, $320 million right now. Wicked is a little more than that, by far. Now, I don't know how much said Wicked has, but I know Wicked has a huge amount of money. I can't you guys not. That movie, I've heard, is very good. But Gladiator 2, that my Musketeer and I did watch, this past week, that shit was good too. Guys, with Pedro Pascal in it, and Denzel Washington in it. But I know he played plenty of the Emperor back then. As far as I can remember, and also energized for it. But I want to say, guys, most of these movies have been doing pretty good. I do know the current thing, guys, for Wicked. Here's the thing, guys, Wicked Part 2. That set won't be out till November of next year. Whereas we have not watched the first part of Wicked yet. And whereas my true love does not want to watch it. No, she does not, because it does have one of my favorites, guys, and that is Ariana Grande, who is beautiful, sweet, and good as an actor. And she's always been one of my top favorites, guys. I'm not even joking beyond that either. But I do know, whatever comes out of this, it's gonna really make a difference for that to really bring the attention onto it, so. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, Wicked 2 will be out before the end of next year. So that's something to look forward to. Gang84, thank you for coming in this morning. Have a good rest of your Tuesday. And keep your eyes open. Nong Jun is my confamilia. Let me give him a mod. Well, if you can let me know, and we can see what's going on from there. Alright guys, of our biggest, strongest power, of our biggest community. On popularity, guys, entertainment and energy. You know, guys, having beginner's luck, and having something as a first timer with games. Well, and when it comes to Wi-Fi, Connect and also have something more important for any of that, so, but it all depends. But yeah, guys, head over to Steam.com. And also, guys, going after mods and DLC, also for games. Any games, guys, to any games you want. Anything you want, people really want to get into the Christmas spirit for gaming. Guys, every year it's the best year for gaming. Without a shadow of a doubt, it's always the best time, you know, to get into the Christmas spirit and get to any games you really want to play. And see what is really good enough. You guys can always do your game reviews too, when you guys get a chance. It's okay, if this has no mod, it's my ninja. Well, my next stream won't be until Thursday, if you want to come by then, and give you a mod, if that's okay. As long as it does not really feel people weak. Whatever's okay. It's no worries, there's no buts about it, but special games. If you guys are getting bucks for Rocket League or Fortnite, you guys can head over to Steam. Remember guys, Steam cards are pronounced STEAMCARD. For in-store purchases, and yes guys, in-store purchases and pre-orders. So you guys go after bucks for Rocket League or Fortnite when you need to, or when you actually want to. Keep everything else positive and a much more fun when it comes to everything else entirely. You guys can go after bucks for Rocket League or Fortnite with no extra cost. Maybe you guys are still looking around the Steam Autumn Sale. They still have the good stuff going on right now. As far as I can tell you. You guys can go after the big sales. You guys can go after 56. I mean this game is $56 right now. You guys can go after the new Silent Hill 2. I haven't played a Rat's Tail for this game, but I've heard a couple of good reviews. The game I'm looking at, guys, is Silent Hill 2. You guys can get GTA 5 because of the $15 on Steam, if you guys want to. I mean, I haven't played GTA 5 in, I want to say, guys, in the last few years. And I have had the PS4, guys. It's my #1 powerful system in front of me for the last 4 years now. Ever since November 26th, guys, I've had this console for 4 years now. So that does not really, it does not ruin anybody else's, integrity, or everybody else's motivation. But yeah, guys, I've had this console for 4 years exactly. They close out this year. That's exactly right. So, well, yeah, guys, GTA 5 is $15 right now on Steam. You guys better get it. On the way to the Game Awards by next week. Also, guys, the Liar's Bar is on sale for $5.59. And also anything else, guys, that really rings a bell for you guys. Maybe you guys are getting the Uno games. Uno has been around for back when we were kids. Back when we were growing up for a long time. Talking about playing board games. Brother Sansi, I'm not sure if you played board games way before you met me or the others. Talking about playing Scrabble. You're talking about playing Uno. Anything else, guys, with flashing cards on them. There's a lot of things people remember playing when they were growing up, you know? A lot of people know that, with histories, playing with family, friends, somebody you love, for example. But doing something that really has a lot of fun and motivation. I do want to do a birthday shout-out, guys, to Ozzy Osbourne. He's 76 years old. Congratulations to brother Ozzy Osbourne, guys. He's one of the best legendary singing icons of all time. Now, I'm Ozzy Osbourne has come this far. That's all I'm going to say to him. But I love Ozzy Osbourne. He's been having a lot of music that he's done, and so on and so forth. But nobody can replace Ozzy Osbourne, guys, by far. He brings a lot of music to the soul. He brings rock and roll to the mode, and doing something that really has people involved. But yeah, Ozzy Osbourne, guys, is 76 this week. So an awesome, loving, caring birthday shout out to him. Thank you, Ozzy. Thank you for what you do. But other than that, guys, head over to Steam and buy something. Now, speaking, like I said, guys, GTA 5 is closer to $14.98 on Steam right now, on sale. Now, one of the biggest things about this game, GTA 5 is so good, from what I can tell you. You guys can go after Resident Evil 4 for $20 too, on Steam. As far as anything else that would really motivate, also take its opportunity, take its toll on anything. Like I said, guys, there's a lot of games you guys probably have or have not really obtained, or pretty much probably haven't ever played yet. There's a lot of games that people can jump in. Also, guys, Ghost Recon Breakpoint is on sale. Spider-Man Remastered. Now, the two Spider-Man games I really enjoyed and cared for the most. Remember, guys, the only two Spider-Man games I enjoyed, well, Miles Morales was so good, the way I look at it. And also, guys, playing Spider-Man 2, but I've had that game during the last several months. Needed money back from GameStop, without exactly being bankrupt out of it. So, but everything else entirely. That game is both of those games are so good. I'm telling you. Well, here's the thing, guys. GTA 5. I mean, GTA 5 has shown a lot of greatness. So something that no other GTA game has ever done. Bringing a GTA Online mode. You know, guys, playing with a lot of friends, a lot of people in the United States. You know, playing in any other city or state or country. That's exactly what can really describe and make it a lot of fun. You know, guys, with vehicles, running over people. You know, guys, not exactly glitzes, but also having weapons, households, everything else in general. But honestly, GTA 5, that game did not win Game of the Year. But it is one of the best games that people remember playing, though. Not exactly have explosives and dialects, but, well, guys, I haven't played GTA 5 in the last 4 or 5 years. As you guys know, for the last 5 years, if I remember. But that game does not disappoint. I'm telling you. And it's like, if you're playing a game that's been out for 5 or 6 years, it still has the awesomeness, and it still has the taste on it. It really does. Now, speaking of pre-orders, if a lot of us are getting ready for Christmas coming up in a few weeks from now, if you guys are looking to pre-order Assassin's Creed Shadows, I do want to get that game bad enough, but it all depends what we get for Christmas this year. In the next couple weeks from the 25th by then. You guys can also pre-order the new Ghost of Yodi, the sequel, guys, to Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima, guys, that game is really good too, as far as I can tell you. It's all thanks to the creators from Assassin's Creed. Now, I mean, it may or may not be an easier or tough answer. You know, guys, just to have something more important for games. Now, guys, every single year, that people haven't played yet or haven't done anything else yet, those games live forever. You know, for centuries, for people to really play and maybe get back to in the future. But it does not make it sad or snotty remark to really have something to happen. Or doing something that really brings back memories and have something from other stuff to come. Also, guys, another game. I don't know when the other game is coming out, and that would be Borderlands 4. But it all depends. I mean, the Game Awards will probably have something. I mean, 9 times out of 10, the Game Awards should have something with GTA 6. But I don't know about Kingdom Hearts 4 though. I think that's the only stuck. You know, I feel like that's the only game that's stuck right now. that does not have another game trailer to close out this year. As far as I know, as a negative answer, no. But we want to see what Square Enix can really have something to sell up for. If we want to do something, if people want to do something bad enough, I mean, I'm like, get something out already. Get something done that people want to see. I mean, that's exactly what people really want to find out. Is the game going to be coming out mid-next year? Or are they going to be acting strange and start being a rat's ass and saying, Kingdom Hearts 4, it's not coming out till the end of next year? I mean, come on guys, really. Square Enix needs to do something quick, or do something now, going into December 12th. But there is going to be a lot of things, guys, for the Game Awards. You know, a lot of announcements, and also, guys, for the Game of the Year winner. That's something that's much more to really consider and really think about the same way. So, we never know how good it's going to be. But I know they'll announce plenty of mods and DLCs for the games as well. You know, guys, that's something to think about, not exactly complaining and complaining. Waiting to see what this game's going to do. I mean, well, like I said, we have no clue when Kingdom Hearts 4 is coming out, but you know, guys, people are running out of time. That's all I can really tell you guys. You know, guys, in my perspective, and everybody else's energy on it. So, you know, guys, we're running out of time to see when Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be evolving, and see when that game is supposed to happen. We've always seen one trailer out of the set, guys. I know we have, but now's the time to really wake up and smell the coffee. People want to have something really have a sensitivity. Well, yeah, guys, Borderlands 4, I don't know when that's coming out, probably late spring, but that game, certainly. On a serious note, guys, for Borderlands 4, that's a game I really want to play. I mean, that's something I really want to have a damsel distress of taking an opportunity for that game, for sure. It all depends what GTA 6 does. Guys, GTA 6 is still going to win regardless. If it's coming out, not being lazy going into next year, we're gonna have no problems to waiting towards, you know, 2026. That game is still going to win, guys. Doesn't matter what game it's gonna, what GTA 6 is gonna be up against. That game is still going to win, in my opinion. It's still going to win, guys, regardless. It will not separate anything. It will not go down the tubes between a price range or anything else with insurance. Trust me. It's not going to change a thing, guys, whatever that game is going to end up being. Trust me. But yeah, guys, other games, it's going to be also easier said than done. By the time we get to Christmas, the next couple weeks. But other than that, guys, if you guys are into RPGs, sports, and music, to really make the sound of our ears, you guys remember my name. My name, guys, on Steam is ZachDawson93. Hold on, guys. Hold on, sorry about that. But yeah, guys, my name on Steam is ZachDawson93. What's up, Mars? Make a love shout out to you, loves. Good morning. How are you? But everything else, guys, is more important, whatever it could be for a change. Oh, Melody Swords, make a love shout out. Welcome back. Welcome back, Melody Swords. How's it going? I'll just say this as a first timer, guys. Long time no see. How you doing? Good to see you back, Melody Swords. It's been quite some time. But you never know, guys, whatever it could be, for example. But yeah, guys, I've been on Steam. My name is ZachDawson93 on Steam. If you guys have nothing, you entirely have nothing to lose. I've been on Steam for over 3 years right now, guys. I haven't bought another single excellent game ever since earlier this year. Ever since we started, the start of 2024 from months earlier this year today. And so far, what I can think of. The only first thing I only bought is only baseball. Only baseball for sure. But other than that, guys, baseball is life. We gotta know if it's gonna be up for grabs, how fun it is, how much of a performance it is, and so on and so forth. That's all everything else can really bring up, for instance. As long as we know whatever it could be, We're taking our time. We're not in a hurry. People don't want to act strange or being somewhere. You know, guys, we're being certified. That's all it can take. Trust me. Man, guys, I've been on Steam for over 3 years. You guys can buy any games you want. You know, guys, I'm a lucky man. That's the king of the world, and that's the final boss. Trust me. Now, my sexiest girl, guys, she's, you know, guys, she's my final queen. She always has and always will be for our future. I did, over the... Hold on, guys, let me see if I can bring this crap together. There we go. Thank you for sending my brother Sansi and my sister Mards. Thank you for coming back in. But yeah, guys, you guys can buy any games you want. If you guys are looking for a holiday tradition and a matter of time, now's your chance. You guys can buy anything you want. People do not have to, you know, treat you like it's nothing. Trust me. You always want to have a special bond. Know how much you're paying for a game, for a DLC with a mod for a game, and see if that game is worthy enough for you. You never know, guys, if people are looking to try it for sure. You never know. You always want to see what's good for yourself and for a lot of people. The people can see what people can play inside of a game, for example. Well, guys, now if you guys are into the Magic Touch, and also the Holy Spirit, you talk about playing a bunch of games now you're waiting to get your hands on, and waiting to get your teeth into. If you guys are in RPGs, like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War, The Last of Us. I don't know what Neil Druckmann and the team's gonna be working on for, you know, guys, for the next Naughty Dog game. It's not gonna be the next Crash Bandicoot, because they would have told us by now. Maybe part 3, guys, of The Last of Us. I have no problems or have any ideas what that game's gonna be. But I do know that game's gonna be interesting to see what kind of gameplay it fits in. And that's something, guys. In a decent time. Whatever this game is gonna end up being for Naughty Dog. But I feel like if it comes to anything else for this, I'm not 100% sure. But on the guys for RPGs. You guys all know the DLC for Elden Ring. If you guys recall, the new DLC for Elden Ring, that's out for Game of the Year, guys, on December 12th of next week. So don't forget to vote for the Game Awards, guys. I still think Final Fantasy VII is still going to win for sure. Astrobot is not going to be my second choice. So I'm not going to be thankful for that much if that game's not going to win. But the only 2 games I see winning, I mean, Astrobot is going to be much more intriguing, as far as I know. But the only 2 options I'm nearly considering is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's going to be my first ever choice. That's number 1. Number 2, the new DLC Elden Ring. Not to have a damn thing be messy. Those are the only 2 games I see winning for sure. But yeah, guys, my hat is going to go to Final Fantasy VII, because if I was going to have that damn game, guys, on my birthday this year, that person would have not, you know, guys, that person would have not had a knot attached to it, or probably would have stopped and think. Trust me. But I do want to have that game, guys. If I don't have it, I'll wait till what happens for Christmas time. If I have Dragon Age the Real God for the holidays this year, that's going to be a big surprise for me too, and for you guys to bring to the system. So, I don't know if I'll have the new Dragon Age, but that would be interesting if I do have it. That way I can have nothing else to really be above average for, or playing a lot of competition to start 2025 with. That's going to be something to really bring, you know, guys, have our sense of humor. But it all depends, guys, what we want to try to lean towards. But you guys can buy any RPGs you want. There's a lot of exploration. Remember, guys, like I said, the new DLC for Elden Ring, it's pretty much something. It's something that people can really end up beating. Because exploration it's not exactly something you don't want to ever miss. A lot of grinding, a lot of music, having the best storyline than any other English or JRPG and a Final Fantasy game that can be built to this time period. And guess it's built to this day. So that's all it can bring to the table. You never know how good of a game it is. As long as it's smart, we think about the gameplay and see if it's awesome to look at. But yeah, guys, I've been a huge expert of RPGs since I was a kid. I always have. If you guys are into sports games, I'll tell you guys what's going to be going on with baseball in just a short minute. If you guys are into baseball, racing, tennis, golf, football, basketball, if you guys are into any sports games, you guys can buy any of them with no extra cost. Now, let me tell you guys something what I've been doing with baseball lately. Well, I want to say nothing else would really be exactly different or the same. Or, you know, guys, not exactly having true or false or having, you know, guys, how self-prevail. Or what I have been doing with sports, or, like I said, I've been with my Subway family almost entirely from yesterday. Because my true love had to work at the Failing Home base. He works there every Monday and Tuesdays. And so does the art studio, guys. So does the art studio every Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays. Which I really does not distract anything for it. But the info I will tell you guys about baseball, I'm gonna be doing. I'm still going back in time. So what I'm gonna be doing, guys, I'm gonna be doing my 1918. I'm gonna be doing my 1918 White Sox campaign. I'm still watching the baseball channel of Ghost DKM a couple extra times this week. So I'm gonna be doing hopefully some of that, depending how long I can get the games to. So that's exactly what I'm doing with baseball as of right now. Now remember, guys, I haven't gone back to Digital Diamond Baseball in quite some time either. So that is not exactly that does not exactly separate anything and protect our sport and wanting to have something fun like spectating, playing a team, managing a team, knowing how to get runs, how to play some good offense and defense with that, and wanting to do something much more fun, to have a performance and have a chance of a lifetime. That's what people want to see and not exactly hate all the time. So that's exactly what I've been doing with baseball. I'm still doing Out of the Park Baseball 25. I do know Out of the Park Baseball 26 is coming out next year. It's probably not going to be until early next year by then. I do want to get the sample of that game too. But only baseball can make something happen. But I do know, guys, the sports games, you talk about having low prices on them. The games for that, for sports guys, for example, Out of the Park Baseball 25 right now is only like $25. Which you guys cannot pay any more than that, depending how the tax fits in. Or whatever something suitable fits in to your arsenal. The new version of Digital Diamond Baseball is not. But everything else, guys, goes whatever it seems to be. But I do know, yeah, that game is up for sale for $25 under Steam right now. So you guys should not ever miss a single thing at all. As long as you guys know what game really fits in. You know, guys, not to have a smelly dump. Saying that game is dump, that game is trash. No. Every single game deserves to have eyes and ears and have its own gameplay. That's all it really deserves. I do want to look up baseball really fast on Steam before we get to in-gaming news today. Oh wait a minute, guys, Tides of Fate from Baltio. I had to double check with quickening between a few attempts already. Sorry about that, guys. I had to see what I was doing quickly. But yeah, guys, other stuff today. Backyard Baseball 97 is out for $7.99 between the $10 sports games entirely. Baseball Riot is it's closer to $2 today on Steam. Well, if I do get another game on Steam, it's probably gonna be only baseball. Maybe there's no Diamond Baseball again. I have no clue. But we're gonna wait and see what we get for Christmas first, before we do anything with Steam or anything else with gaming. Guys, every year, it's always the best year for gaming. That's all it matters. That's all I can really respond and take a good look. We'll see what happens. Like I said, we have no clue. We're gonna wait and see what we can solve entirely. But alright guys, that's gonna be the end of Steam today, until Thursday. But other than that guys, if you're looking to take any pre-orders, or take any absolute opportunity, you guys can buy any games you want. Having an opportunity to have a gift for yourself, or for a lot of people. Your family, friends, somebody you love so much that you really want to show a lot of love and have a lot of interest for games that people want to maybe jump in. Maybe have something to do, do something but not stand around and not do anything else top notch. There's a lot of games people haven't jumped into yet. But yeah guys, my name on Steam, by the way, is Zach. My name guys is ZachDawson93 on Steam. Don't forget to vote for the Game Awards, guys. The Game Awards is going to be on a week from Thursday. A week from Thursday, guys. It's going to be December 12th. So I am going to be off at 8. So I'm hoping to maybe try to see what's going on with the Game Awards by then. Maybe I can look it up on Facebook. Here's the thing, guys. Probably maybe on IGN.com. Maybe I can share with you guys and see what's going on from there. And then, yeah guys, we'll see what happens. But don't forget to vote for the Game Awards, guys. You guys can sign a lot of you guys in the chat of our biggest, strongest power, of our popularity, entertainment, and energy. Our biggest, strong, positive power of our group. Of our 601 mods with us today, and pretty much past and present. You guys can sign through Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and also on Google if you want. So guys, vote for the Game Awards anytime you want. There's always been 29 categories. One day every year, going into Christmas going forward. I mean, who knows? If you're voting for the right options. I mean, there's a single category. Every single one, but no more than 29, so you guys can vote anything you want. As long as you guys get the time and not feeling busy. Brother John, make a little shout out, brother. How you doing? Real quick, Brother John, are you gonna be voting for the Game Awards, or have you not paid a lot of attention to any of the details for anything that really happened? But yeah, guys, my name is ZachDawson93. You guys can buy any games you want, cast pre-orders, vote for the Game Awards, and yes, guys, in-store purchases. Now remember one thing, guys. The most entirely important thing is love, support, and respect is the key. I want to see awesome and creative with our 601 mods today of our group. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. So I'm gonna quickly give you guys my my statistics on YouTube on the channel right now. So guys, I gained up 2 on followers, but I've only been dropping a little more deep, but not very much. And that's according to Kooky, coming out of the channel in the live chat earlier today. But yeah guys, my views today, I'm at 7,800, and my watch hours, 73.9. So it's only been a seesaw to a seesaw, or pretty much going up and down between its synthetics entirely. But those are my YouTube channel stats as of now. Well, I haven't done a YouTube poll, Brother John. You know, I've been busy with work. I've been spending time with my future fiance for a while today. Yeah, there's not much going on after our 8th week of bowling tonight, guys. There's so I have no clue. I mean, we might do something for our future. We might do something after that, so. But seriously, guys, don't forget to vote for the Game Awards. You don't want to miss a single thing. So remember, guys, like and share the stream, meet and greet, with our 601 mods of our total. and our followers this morning here today. Making sure we have something not to lose, but keep everything on track. You tell me, Brother John. The temperature out here in Ohio, it's been, well, from what I've actually heard from the weather this week, I mean, I've always been checking. It's supposed to get up to the 40s soon. But then, we're not going to begin any snow anytime soon. Before this. I mean, I know we got plenty of snow from today, but it does not really feel like we're, not being as cold as it should be. But we'll be fine. But as long as we're warm, that's all that matters. By the way, guys, like and share the stream. Thumbs up, guys. Share it and follow it. And also, guys, tweet it out and socialize with it. So all we need to do, guys, to boost everything up with an average system, or you guys do not, for sure, let's go watch my playlist. The most important thing, guys, for anything to happen with our YouTube channels, is we watch our videos in full. Guys, like the videos, support the videos, like the videos, add it to our playlist, watch them on YouTube to watch it on our channels when we get the chance, and also strike a pose with that in hand. But all we need to do, guys, to keep everything up with our stats on our channel on YouTube, all we need to do is we watch videos in full, boost everything up if we can. We can, guys, watch videos in full, like and share the stream, socialize it. Guys, watch beginning to end. Guys, socialize it, follow and share it with our social media and our podcast services all around the globe, with our channels included, like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Like climbing up a tree, like setting up a Christmas tree for the holidays, and yes, guys, so much more. So, guys, we're gonna begin with in-gaming news today. Today is December 3rd. We are 22 days, as Brother John stated the following just now. We are days away, guys, till Christmas time. If you guys don't have a Christmas tree up, Santa Claus won't be able to see much of anything. Only milk and cookies, if anything else can be under the tree, mostly. But yeah, guys, today's date, it is December 3rd today, 2024. And today's in-gaming news. It's brought to you by, today, guys, it is brought to you by Star Wars Skeleton Crew. It is now streaming right now, guys, on Disney Plus right off the bat today. So you guys can watch Star Wars Skeleton Crew. If you guys have Disney Plus, you guys can sign up right now and watch it. And the Star Wars Adventure is starting right now for more details. This is sponsored by Star Wars Skeleton Crew today, guys, for in-gaming news. So, guys, with our popularity, entertainment, and energy, we're gonna begin with in-gaming news and see what we're looking at. So, guys, we're gonna begin with in-gaming news today with yeah, guys, there still hasn't been that much today. Let me see if I can refresh the website. Don't worry about the stupid siren, guys. All it's going to do is having something else with our brain cells and go insane. That's all we can really think otherwise. I've still been getting a little extra notifications, guys, from the Game Awards on Instagram. But you guys can also sign up through Instagram too, if you guys want to vote for the Game Awards. Remember, guys, if you want to start for the very first thing, before you guys get to the Game of the Year. Because that's where Game of the Year nominees would start having you think tough. And see what games you guys think it's going to be much more intriguing to see what is going to be having much more of an advantage. So it all depends whatever it could be. It should not be something shattering. So yeah, guys, we don't have much in-gaming news today. Remember, we don't get a whole lot when it comes to weekend mornings. Only weekend mornings, but weekdays we most likely do. You guys understand we have something informing for that matter, or something for that goal. So, just no worries. We'll be fine. And I think we only have a couple today, I think. Whatever it could be, it's not exactly feeling false. But I do want to give you guys in-gaming news right now. We're gonna get some healing real quick and see if everything else is not being either way. But I do want to give you guys in-gaming news on this one. So guys, we're going to begin with only a few today, as I'm looking at it, for Stalker 2. So Stalker 2, guys, dev, CSC game, the world explains, guys, for the first time why we're wrong with an A-Live 2.0. And why it's removed, guys, from the game's subscription on Steam. So basically, they pretty much talk about, guys, quick to market. I do know Stalker 2 is not up for Game of the Year. And sincerely, guys, it's not. But I do know the dev does state something about that game only, or whatever is going on between its game and its entirely in that position. I do know, guys, Stalker 2 is a good one, but I do know, guys, it comes from the stock to the market. I mean, the only thing that comes into play with that is, what do you call, guys, entirely with, I'm trying to think for a second, guys. I think it's probably just the, I think the physical record, or financial record, whatever it could be. But apparently, guys, the dev does explain from that game on Steam. And it is exactly playable on Steam. I don't know how much that game is. But I do not think it's a Cyber Monday deal for this week, by example. So I don't think it's probably that yet, or whatever is backstage. So, you never know. I mean, Stalker 2 I've heard is good. But, you know, guys, compared to the one roller coaster game that was out since, you know, guys, ever since the Nintendo Wii started having its first platform on it, and also having, maybe the Nintendo DS's back then. I cannot remember. I cannot remember by hand, but I think this game is. I mean, Stalker 2 is not compared to Thrill Ride. I mean, talk about doing bowling on that, and also a few other things on it. And yes, guys, whatever, it has to really solve, especially for it. So, but it all depends. Another thing too, guys, with our popularity, entertainment, and energy. Speaking of Stalker 2, with our biggest exciting popularity, guys, of our group, and our biggest, strongest power of our community, I do want to point something out about Infinity Nikki. Now, Infinity Nikki, guys, the preload is available now, ahead of its one current date. And what they also titled guys in the chat, it's a dress for, you know, what do you call, guys, position, or whatever it's gotta be. I have no clue, but, or, I don't know, to be honest. Or it has something that has one of two facts that are straightforward, or pretty much going left to right. So basically, as the game itself was exactly ahead of its release date. I mean, I'm looking at the global release times. You're talking about Los Angeles, excuse me, Rio de Janeiro, London, guys, and also, guys, New York City. So the game itself, guys, is Infinity Nikki. They did, apparently this profile, according to the profile, guys, it is coming out of Twitter X. And it does state the following. I mean, they do have the release trailer / about wishes. You know what they say, guys? You don't wish for 4 wishes from Mazzini, but under repeat, only 3 wishes are enough. It really is. You cannot wish for anything better than that, trust me. But apparently, guys, Infinity Nikki does state the following. This Zoni is designed Infinity. It marks a brand new beginning, a long-awaited current reunion. We look forward to seeing you all on Stylus and Maryland. So it does state the following, guys, coming out of Twitter X. I want to say, if you guys are looking to get the game, you know, guys, going into London, Sydney, France, or, like I said, guys, Rio de Janeiro, the best time you guys can get that game, it won't be until the next 2 days. Now, speaking of 2 days, guys, we're about to get ourselves a sample of this guy. And yes, guys, we got a boss right now. And I think I know who this is. Think about it, guys. I think this is Matus, I think. Actually, guys, hold on. It is... Well, the only one that's got quickening, guys, is Fran. I sort of had a save crystal right in front of me right now. Actually, guys, it's not Manus. It is, Venisco. So Venisco should not be a concern. Brother Santi, thank you for sending by on the chat right now. I'm gonna use quickening and knock the Damsel Beast out of here. Remember, guys, the equipment's gonna be heavy. I don't want this to stop us completely. I don't think so. So basically, guys, that's exactly what I stated on Twitter X this morning. I mean, I want to say, if it's going to be coming out between your guys' country in 2 days, Pegasus is going to be a virtue. Between time slots, between mornings to afternoons to evenings. It's going to take a little while. But it's only releasing on 4 platforms. Not just one, guys, not just 2. But the platforms, guys, is PS5, on Steam, iOS, and only on Android. I don't know if that's going to be something a lot of us can really balance internally, but I don't know. Well, guys, since we have no other quickening right now till Baltia, we're gonna be dragging this piece of carcass with us. There's no doubt about it, guys. We want to take our time and not be and not feel troubled. Well, look at this, guys. We have rejuvenation. We'll take a little bit of that with us. Alright, guys, go needles. We got 33. We better use that quick in the chat. And we have it, guys. Perfect. I'm gonna have Fran get something going with her arsenal quickly, guys. I don't want us to have to make sure we're not having bad strategy. But try to stick around, guys, in the chat. Now, as we get to top stories today, remember how I told you guys at the start of the stream this morning about PlayStation? Well, you guys are in luck. So, guys, the top stories today about popularity, entertainment, and energy. Thus, it's deserves of our biggest, strongest power guys of our entire community. And the power guys, this monster does unleash something. And nope, it's not going to be that bad. I mean, as long as it's not terrible between damage to this guy, it ain't so bad. Trust me. Well, we always fill, guys, with popularity, always entertainment, and energy. Alright, guys, we're gonna get this damn thing out of here. I'm gonna use a quickening for Penella just now.
I got it.
And if I get a strong string, guys, this SOB is done. Trust me. But alright, guys, with our biggest, exciting, strongest power, guys, of our community today, in top stories today, PS5 gets a PS1, PS2, PS3, and PS4 manga themes to celebrate the 30th anniversary of PlayStation today. So yeah, guys, you heard me right. PlayStation's been around for 30 years. So that's a really excellent milestone. It really is. So I want to say PlayStation had its first beginning games with anything else between it. Now, as far as the consoles I've ever had for PlayStation, here's the thing, guys, I remember having the PS3 guys, for 6 months. Never had the PS2, but I had some sharing for that one for a limited time in that process. You know, just to really have a lot of fun, have games to play, and also have something, you know, people would really interact with. And also, guys, PS4. PS4 became the longest, largest system. That was really good for us and good for me. And it was also good for live streams as well. And also going to the PlayStation Store. Which is why, guys, the PS2 did not have a PlayStation Store in that stock or in that order. No, it did not. But the PS3 did. I've had that for 6 months with the Xbox 360. But Xbox is not exactly accountable with the PS3 that I've had. But the PS4 became the longest system I've ever had. I've had that console for 6 years. I've had the PS5 for a little over 4 years right now. But you guys understand, I'm still entitled to have a 7-view option. I still am. So basically guys, the thing about the PS5, you can add the PS1 theme with home screen background, the PS2 theme that adds the menu saves. Now here's the thing about the PS3 guys and the PS4 themes. They pretty much have a difference between the sound effects. So yeah guys, I love PlayStation. I do not disrespect Xbox for having anything for it. Boom dynamite guys, we got this one boss stress out of our direction. It was not that hard guys. We will not kill him. Trust me. But we got his ass anyway. We got him out today guys. That's all I can say. But I will say PlayStation has been around for 3 decades. Whereas it's not that hard to really believe. You know guys, if it sticks around for 40 years, yeah guys, for 40 years from in the next 10 years by then, PlayStation's gonna be living forever. I don't see PlayStation being tired or really, you know, calling it quits. I don't see that happening anytime soon. Which I don't think it'll happen either way. Also guys, some top stories today. We got some check out the Whipping Through. The 40-year history, guys, of Indiana Jones video games. You're talking about what's in the movies first? Before they became the one game entirely. Oh, anyway, guys, the new Indiana Jones is coming out this week for the PS5, Xbox, and also the other consoles too. We don't want to forget about that either, guys. Don't hold on, guys. When is the new Indiana Jones game coming out? I know it's gonna be a couple weeks before Christmas hits for that game. Always by then or by now, as far as I can tell you real quick. Hold on, let me double check really fast. I know the game is not gonna be far from where we're at right now. But I want to see how the new ending game's going to be. If that's going to be something I want for Christmas, like I said guys, yes and no. But I would only watch the movies the way a lot of us see fit. Hey, Bless Life, make a lot of shout outs, sister. How you doing? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning, good morning. So, if I had to guess... Hold on guys, let me look at the ending game really fast. Hold on guys, let me bring up, but yeah guys, remember the title is still The Great Circle. So we wanted to see what we want to jump into this case. So, here's the thing guys. Indiana Jones and The Great Circle. Oh my goodness guys. This game is coming out in 2 days from now. That does not separate or cause a lack of description. Yeah guys, the game is coming out in 2 days. It's gonna be in 2 days by then. I mean by Thursday. So I don't know if I would ask Santa Claus for me to if he's gonna give me that game for the holidays. But you never know. You never know guys.
What game?
So it is exactly the current date. Good morning, Camp TV, make a lot of shout out. The game I was talking about, my brother, is Indiana Jones and The Great Circle. I do not see that game being stupid on the review this week. I do not see that happening. I mean, remember guys, the movies of Indiana Jones with Harrison Ford, he pretty much was a badass when it comes to Indiana Jones movies, ever since exactly day one. But to keep everything else in mind, a lot of us have seen previews of the game since it came out on Xbox first. Before they were gonna really cross-play and have something for that game, and something for that to really bring in to the system. So if you guys think about it, like I said, I do not see Indy being. Yeah, guys, I do not see Indy being a disappointment. I do not see the game being a disappointment because you know, Indiana Jones movies have been around for a long time. A huge, very long time. You know, if I want to give the game a review and talk about this only in the game for now, well, I do know, guys, this game is compared. I mean, if we talk about the difference between that game in general, you look at, I mean, for example, you look at Uncharted, you look at Splinter Cell. Well, Metal Gear Solid is different between what Metal Gear Solid, what, well, Indy is not going to be out until the next 2 years, my brother. So, if I had to give the score for the first indie game as of right now, I would probably give it, sick, guys, I don't know. I was thinking maybe an 8 out of 10. But if they make it a 3 out of 10, all I'm going to say is, guys, that game is not going to be messed around. I mean, I don't see that shit happening. If it's still a 3 out of 10, then those that's calling themselves sarcastic SOBs. If they have not seen the Indiana Jones movies. Harrison Ford did an awesome job between movies like this, but he's not exactly in the game. You guys recall, he's not in the game for the most part. So, I feel like if this game is going to be a good review, it could be something I would maybe want to consider for the holidays this year. So, I was thinking either that or Dragon Age The View Guide. Dragon Age would be a lot better than Indiana Jones by far. Nobody has to really judge or have anybody blame for any game entirely. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna wrap everything up in just a few minutes. But yeah, I mean, like I said, 9 times out of 10, since the game is coming out in 2 days from now, I want to see if it's gonna be an awesome game. For a lot of people see, and what a lot of people thought, you know, of what any other game should have done better, what game would have been much better at odds, not feeling left out on any of it. But yeah, guys, the first Indiana Jones game was going to be on Xbox first, before they decided to, bring it to PlayStation. Alright, and since the game is going to be having its patience in a tall order, I don't think the game's going to be disappointing. I repeat, I don't think it will. But if it does a good review, I may want to stop and target that game. And just take my damn time with it. But if it's not going to be a good review, I think Xbox is not doing. I don't think Xbox would be doing a better job for that one, for that game, for sure. I mean, anything else by example for anything else that's brought to our attention on it, so. But hard to believe, guys, we're 2 days away from this game right now, so. Like I said, I'll say it again. I do not see Indy being terrible, or being something stupid, and since it's coming out on PlayStation on the 5th this week. I just really don't see that happening. I don't see it being a bad review. I think the game's gonna be good, maybe totally okay. But like I said, guys, we'll see. We want to see how well it does first. If people think it's good, or it needs better work. So, we'll see what happens. I mean, we never know how good or anything else, but despite the fact. If it's going to be worthy. So, like I said, guys, we'll see what happens. Keep everything else in mind. Like I said, I don't see it being terrible. I repeat, I don't think it's going to be terrible, by far. But Dragon Age Video Guide review, that set is really good. The game itself, people thought this game, Dragon Age Video Guide, is awesome. So, it all depends on Indy this week. We'll see what happens. But alright, guys, okay, guys, that's gonna be enough of the gobbledygook this morning. Well, like I said, we'll see what happens on the 5th this week. So, if it's gonna be good, bad. Maybe need to get the stupid bugs out of there. We just never really know. Patience, guys, is a virtue to really wait on. I'm gonna get back to getting the Sword of Kings next Tuesday. Since everything else is not gonna be under repeat. Alright guys, that's gonna be the last save for today. So like I said, I don't know what's gonna happen with Indy. We'll see what happens. If people think the game is good, if the game is gonna be bad or great. Like I said, my score, my prediction is 8. But if they give it a 3 out of 10, people are just being set out of luck. Not watching the gameplay or watching the trailers based on the footage from Ubisoft to PlayStation, for example. So, like I said, we'll see what happens. The game is going to be coming out, guys, on PS5 on the 5th, and it's interesting to see what that game does. Alright guys, that's going to wrap everything up for this morning. I'm a little bit tired. Let's keep everything else entirely not to be in the landscape. But yeah guys, we have our 8th week of bowling later on today. I'm just going to be relaxing for a little while. I will not jump into anything else to clean up right now. Maybe a little more later on this morning. So guys, based on the schedule, I'm looking to have a big reminder if I can switch to Saturday involving, I mean, we don't have to talk about high school football yet, but I'll tell you guys about that on Thursday. But we got our 8th week of bowling today. We did not have bowling last week prior to Thanksgiving, so hopefully you guys had a awesome family traditional happy Thanksgiving from this past Thursday. Went Black Friday shopping as well, to keep everything else in mind. So guys, based on the schedule, guys remember I go back to work on Thursday, 2 to 8. So I'm going to have plenty of time to get a stream from there. And then Friday I've got 11 to 4. Saturday is a maybe. But remember guys, if I cannot sway that Saturday to Sunday, my true love and I are going to be downward doomed. Or pretty much cursed or screwed. Or pretty much down the tubes. Whatever you guys want to call it. So, Saturday could be traded. I have no clue. I don't know. But on that guys, based on the schedule, next stream for us, of our biggest, strongest, amazing power guys, of our popularity, entertainment, and energy right now, next stream is going to be on Thursday. So I will be back on Thursday morning guys, same time, same channel, with our biggest, exciting, strongest power guys of our community, with our 601 mods of our group as well. Also guys, we also have competitions here with our sister Taylor, Amanda, and the others. That's going to be, it was not going to be yesterday, it's going to be back on December 9th. We don't have to take on county competitions right now. I mean, we probably won't get to any of that till way after next year. I mean, probably in the middle of next year, if that's my guess. But it all depends on the future. But yeah, guys, next stream is going to be Thursday morning. I'm finally going to get a game of baseball in. I do know my White Sox. We are 4-3 under me. So me and our White Sox are 4-3. I'm gonna get me and our White Sox started. It's gonna be game 2 of a 4-game series. It's gonna be me and our White Sox taking on our Kansas City Royals. Game 2 guys, of a 4-game series by then. And then we'll have some more Ghostwire Tokyo this weekend. But it all depends on if Saturday switches to Sunday or not. I'm not sure. But I need a big reminder, as I told Kevin yesterday in the morning. Like I said guys, if it doesn't fit well, then my ass is screwed, my true love is screwed the same way. Involving our Tigers as 3-time regional high school football champions, taking on this powerful Ironton team. So, I'll keep you guys infoed and posted, whatever happens today. If you guys want to catch more Final Fantasy XII Zodiac games, we're gonna get the Sword of Kings next Tuesday. Every Tuesday mornings, guys. This game will be back next Tuesdays for the most part. So it does not have to be dragged or be out of the way. It does not have to be. But if you guys want to catch more Final Fantasy XII Zodiac games every Tuesday mornings for an hour and 40 plus, you guys can officially hit that like button, support button, and comment. Hit that like button, guys, support button, and comment. That way, when we go live, when I go live, guys, or your channels go live the same way, making sure we're sounding good, making sure we're taking SARS, making sure we're holding on, get to meet new friends, new people, socialize together, but never harm one another. We always want to be on the same page and see exactly where we're at. Well, guys, we're great people, the way I am with Steve, and the way we are for this community together. Our popularity, guys, entertainment, always our energy. Our amazing, exciting, our biggest, strongest power of our group, entirely. That's why we're at 601 mods, which is very interesting to see. But yeah, guys, hit that like button, support button, and comment. The most important thing, I do want to add the tubes real quick. The most important thing is love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative, guys, looking sharp, making sure we have something to look at, and having something more, more involving. More to really have something go up, not exactly go down. You know what they say, guys? 5, 4, 3. You're doing something better, and you're making money. Whatever could that be? It's more to our attention. But yeah, guys, we are at 601 mods, which is very awesome to see. We are guys, see awesome and creative with our popularity today, entertainment and energy. Never have any betraying on it, and to have the results in hand. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. Anytime we manage to socialize, find people, follow people on our social media, especially mostly with YouTube, all we gotta do, guys, is try to settle it, meet each other nicely, and make it so we're comfortable by staying awesome and creative, have a lot of exception, and yes, guys, go from there and see what we wanna actually do. All we gotta do, guys, is follow and share it, socialize it on Twitter, Facebook, and always with YouTube. So like and share the stream, guys. Like and share the stream. Thumbs up, follow it, socialize it, and tweet it out towards our social media apps. That's the best way to really see if you guys will then get notified or not. If you guys are notified, cool. If you guys are not, people are in trouble. But if you guys do or do not have an admin system, you guys can boost my channel. If you guys don't think it's a good idea, you guys can watch my playlist. Increase our thumbs up. My followers need it back up the way it is. And yeah, guys, we'll see what happens furthermore in the future. But alright, guys, the most important thing, my W rates is very important. Everything else can be tossed up, but not exactly being decreased. But to get everything else, guys, to increase with our YouTube channels for it, all we have to do is keep it going exactly. Not exactly go by flopping or anything else that really crosses our minds or having brainwaves attached to it. But alright, guys, the most important thing to get our channels upgraded, all we need to do, guys, is we watch videos in full. I'm going to watch that video in full, add it to a playlist. You guys can boost my W rates if you're watching videos. If you guys do not have an admin system to really secure it. Whatever works for you, it works for me, and it works for a lot of us entirely. Whatever matters, we really want to start hooking inside of it. But alright, guys, the most important thing is we watch videos in full. Give each other thumbs up, follow each other, socialize it and tweet it out when we can. Give each other views, boost our followers when we get the chance. And have a good opportunity to, add the sum and add an equal sign towards it. But yeah, guys, we watch entirely our videos, like and share the stream, socialize it. Watch everything we can bring in, and pretty much have an awesome grand total with our social media entirely, with our YouTube channels, and always the finalize of our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. So that'll close today, guys, on a Tuesday, beloved morning. My two loves at work till this afternoon. I will be back on Thursday, same time, same channel. I'm gonna have some Maynard White Sox baseball. Grab Maynard White Sox another win. But guys, I go back to work on Thursday, also Friday, maybe Saturday if I can trade with somebody in the back. If not, it'll say right where it's at. Or my two love and I will just be doomed. Depending whatever makes a difference and whatever we really have to strategize. I'll give you guys info as soon as possible. If it's going to happen today. It has to be. Hopefully. But you guys have a good rest for Tuesday. I will be back on Tuesday in the morning. Same time, same channel for baseball action. Be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. You guys stay warm out there. Drink plenty of hot chocolate. Keep yourself warm. And don't get yourself frozen or be dressed as a snowman with 1 or 2 scarves. And have plenty of earmuffs. Well, guys, that's going to be it for Tuesday. You guys have a good rest of your morning. I will see you guys back here Thursday in the morning. White Sox for baseball. And then Ghostwire Tokyo this weekend. Every Saturday and Sunday mornings for the weekend. Till then, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good night. I'll see you guys in the next one. And I will see you entirely. And I will see you again.